The next month, you can then set another goal. And so rather than setting really hard, unattainable goals, set small, realistic goals that you can achieve. And once you get there, try setting a new goal. Coach Greg, and in today's video, I'm going to give you my top 10 tips to help you with your fitness journey. Whether it's to put on muscle, to lose weight, or just to get in the shape of your life, this is an important video. 10 quick and easy steps you can apply right now on your way to your health and fitness journey. Number 1, take your time losing the weight. 0.5 to 1% of your weight per week, that is more than enough. The slower you lose weight, the more likely you are to keep the weight off. Not only that, faster weight loss can result in a decrease in muscle, a slower metabolism, less energy, increased hunger, as well as declining testosterone levels, none of which you want to experience. And so the slower you lose the weight, the better. Number 2, leave your ego at the door. Whether you're doing cardio or lifting weights, it's not about trying to impress other people. Progressive overload. Slowly go harder than last time. If you go too heavy, too hard, you're going to get sore, increased risk of injury. You don't need that. Your body will gradually adapt to the exercise you're doing. There's no reason to go all out at first. Sure, you're highly motivated. You can't wait to start. But you need to go easy. Save it for later. Remember, you can always add more weight, go faster the next time. Number 3, fill up on low-calorie dense foods. Regardless of who you are, there's going to be a time when you're just simply hangry. You want to eat. You want to binge. If you fill up on low-calorie dense foods like fruits, vegetables, French toast, popcorn, Greek yogurt, you name it, you're going to be full on a lot less calories. The problem is when eating junk or high calorie dense foods, it's far too easy to overconsume calories. Stick to eating low calorie dense foods when you're hungry. This will allow you to stay in a calorie deficit. Number 4, slow down your reps and use proper form. Most of the time when I see people train the gym, they're doing the reps far too quickly. You want to go slow on the way down, the eccentric, and fast on the way up, the concentric. This will allow you to have a greater time under tension, more mind-muscle connection, decrease your chance of injury, and much more likely to build muscle. Number 5, eat more protein. And there are several reasons for this. The first is that protein has far fewer calories than fat. 4 calories per gram in comparison to 9. Protein also has a greater thermic effect. That means you burn more calories trying to digest the protein and converting it to fat than when you digest fat and turn fat into fat. And so 2 people eating the same amount of calories, one being mostly fat, the other mostly protein, the person eating more protein is actually going to have a greater energy expenditure from eating all that protein. Protein is also more satiating. That means you're going to be full quicker when eating protein in comparison to carbs and or fat. And so if you eat a diet high in protein, not only are you more likely to build muscle, you're also going to find it easier to stick to your diet. And so how much protein do you need? Well, studies show 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That's more than enough to build muscle for most people. 1 gram of protein being probably as much as you would ever need. But listen, the more protein you eat, even if it goes beyond 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, the more likely you are to be full. And if you're full, you're not going to want to overeat. If you don't overeat, you'll be in a calorie deficit. Much easier to stick to your diet and lose weight when eating a lot of protein. Number 6, make small changes that you can commit to. All too often, people start out a training program thinking they need to train 7 days a week, cutting out all their junk, sometimes even doing 2 a days. We've seen all these transformation videos where people lose 50 pounds in only a few months. Problem is, most of those people regain the weight. And sure, your results will be faster if you train every single day and you starve yourself, but faster isn't better. Better is better. And what's better? Sticking to changes that you can commit to for a lifetime. Better to try training 3 days a week, something that you can commit to, than saying you're going to go to 7 and then suddenly you burn out and you don't go to the gym at all. Quick message, click the subscribe button. I need you as a subscriber. If you like the video and you want to see more of me, press that subscriber button right the frig now. And back to the program. Number 7, really important, become a better butter burner. And what does that mean? It means you're better able to burn more calories in less amount of time. Think of it. When you first start doing cardio, you're not in shape. Perhaps you're doing a 15 or 30-minute walk. But over time, you progressive overload, you go a little bit faster, and before you know it, you're jogging 15 to 30 minutes, burning perhaps 2, maybe even 3 times as many calories. And so in that same block of time, you're burning double or triple the calories. And so don't believe those YouTubers saying you become more efficient, that you should only do cardio when you're trying to lose weight. You should be doing year-round cardio so that you become the best butter burner that you can be. Perhaps you're only doing 15 or 30 minutes, but you're burning off more calories than your friends who are going for a 1-hour walk. Number 8, and so many people do this, do not skip meals in an effort to eat a big, massive meal later in the day. Far too often, people practicing intermittent fasting and saving their calories for at night. The problem is when you do this, ghrelin, the hunger hormone, it keeps going up. Eventually, when you do eat, you're starving. You can't put the fork down. Better to start your day eating breakfast and not saving your calories for at night, because if you do that, it often leads to binging, and before you know it, your diet's over. Number 9, stay natural. And sure, the temptation is there. You see other people doing dramatic transformation, using PD, steroids, and so on. But listen, once you start them, it's very difficult to stop. And when you do stop, you're going to lose the majority of those gains. And so if you take a shortcut using steroids to get to your goal, and then you think, oh, once I'm there, I'll stop. Well, the problem is once you stop, you're going to lose muscle, regain weight, and not be happy. Not to mention it's not healthy, and so please stay natural at least as long as possible. And number 10, please set realistic and attainable goals. You should at least have an 80% chance of succeeding in that goal. There's no point in saying, I want to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, because chances are it's not going to happen. When you don't achieve your goal, then what? You're going to be discouraged and disappointed. Meanwhile, you perhaps lost 10 pounds in that month. You never lost 30, you lost 10. And say, why bother? I'm going to give up. If your goal had been, hey, I'm going to lose 5 or 10 pounds this month, then once you achieve that goal, which of course you can, the next month you can then set another goal. And so rather than setting really hard, unattainable goals, set small, realistic goals that you can achieve. And once you get there, try setting a new goal. And so there you have it, my top 10 goals to help you on your fitness journey. You want even more help in the gym, have a free training program. All you have to do is become a newsletter subscriber. You want to do that? Click the link in the description, close to 20 pages, how you train 2-3 days a week in the gym. That's all you need to get in the shape of your life. Interested in harder than last time supplements? The Seco bars are back in stock, 10% off. Use code GREG, HCLTSups.com. Of course, the Circle Diet book, the training book, the cookbook, hard copy. All your favorite foods, just make them lower in calories, simple, easy to use recipes. You can get this book, click the link in the description. Please watch one of the boobs, subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm, and until next time, I am out.